David Price, all 6'9" of you. Welcome to Sportsvibetv, and you've got a fight coming up, haven't you? Just round the corner. Tell us about it.
I have. I'm fighting Audley Harrison on the 13th of October at Liverpool Echo Arena, and it's a fight that a lot of people are looking forward to, and mostly myself, I think.
So we can tell by your Scouse accent, so it's pretty obvious where you come from, sir, and you'll be fighting in front of home fans. That's got to help, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. I've been lucky. My last 4 fights or so have been in Liverpool, building up towards a big fight at the arena. They've been at smaller venues, but every time I fight in Liverpool, it's a massive occasion for myself, obviously, and it's building gradually. There's more and more people coming to watch me, and it gives me a big advantage. I enjoy fighting in front of the home crowds. I enjoy the expectation, you know.
And let's be honest, you're red, you're not a blue, you're a red, and it's been a very traumatic few days for the city of Liverpool in general, but sports fans and particularly Liverpool fans. So I don't know, if you could make a few people smile in a couple of weeks' time, that'd be nice.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, the whole city's the last couple of days been an emotional time, no less for the people who were really involved in what had happened. But the whole city has felt it, and you know, if I can do anything to give a bit of joy to people, then of course, yeah, you know, I'd be more than happy to. And if that means knocking Audley Harrison on for a few people, then that's what I'll do.
Well, Audley, of course, famously was the 2000 Olympic champion. You obviously were at the Beijing Olympics and came away with a bronze medal. You're now a highly successful and indeed unbeaten professional heavyweight. So still early days, I guess, in your career, but it could have gone better so far. I
couldn't ask for any more in my professional career, and I think that's a lot of that's down to the work I put in the gym with my trainer, Franny Smith, who's you know, he's turned pro with me at the same time, and he's an excellent coach, and I've got a great team around me, including Frank Maloney Promotions. So yeah, everything's going to plan, and so it makes things easier for me to get in and perform because I know I've got the best team possible around me. So yeah, I couldn't ask for any more really. All I could ask for more would be a 100% knockout ratio, but you can't have everything.
Well, there's a lot of British heavyweights knocking about at the moment, all of whom have sort of held at some point in the last couple of years the British or the Commonwealth. You actually hold them at the moment. The Tyson Furies, the Derek Chisels, obviously David Hay, obviously Audley Harrison, and a few others as well. So it's quite a healthy scene at the moment, isn't it? And heavyweight boxing, let's be honest, David, okay, we all love all boxing, but everybody loves a heavyweight, don't they?
Everyone loves a heavyweight. Everyone loves a heavyweight who can punch and knock people out, and I can do that, luckily enough. I've got to keep on doing that though to get to the top level. But yeah, you're talking domestically in Britain alone, the amount of fighters you just named then, and the few up and comers as well.
It's also the certain Olympic champion, isn't there?
Well, there's Anthony Joshua, and there's Dillian White as well, who's a good young heavyweight coming through, who's beating Anthony Joshua, and it's going to make for a lot of exciting matchups in the future in the UK alone. So regardless of the world scene, we've got a lot of interesting fights yet to happen in the UK, and it's great to be a part of.
And you may be getting your timing dead right, David, because you know the Klitschko's great fighters. I mean, they've been much denigrated over the years, but the longevity suggests that they're great fighters. But they are definitely coming to the end of their careers, and there will be a bit of a vacuum, won't there, for someone like maybe yourself to fill?
There will be, yeah. I mean, I think Vitaly Klitschko's ready to retire. I think Vladimir's got a few more years left in him, yeah.
Not too many, though.
No, not too many, but yeah, they are great fighters, and I think they're the type of people who boxing fans will appreciate more when they're no longer boxing. Like Lennox Lewis was, you know, I remember him not getting the credit he really deserved as a fighter, and then when he retired, he was the best thing ever. And it's a bit of a thing that people tend to do, even in a lot of sports. So there will be a void, and there's going to be a lot of people scrambling to get into it. That's if, you know, someone doesn't beat them now, you know what I mean? Then, because I think 18 months down the line, I'd fancy my chances once I've got the right amount of experience and fights under my belt. So it's something I'm definitely looking on doing.
And who are the heavyweights who you sort of looked up to growing up as a kid and as sort of an amateur heavyweight? Who are your heroes?
Growing up, Lennox Lewis. When I was a little kid, Mike Tyson. But when I started boxing, I because I was a taller kid and whatever, I looked to Lennox Lewis for inspiration on how he boxed and things like that. And then when I got up into the England setup, Audley Harrison was someone who looked up to.
Is that right?
Yeah, really looked up to.
How did you feel about fighting him then? I mean, obviously in the ring, it's all sentiment goes out.
Yeah, it's business at the end of the day, and he's standing in my way, moving on to bigger and better things. So I would never ever let sentiment get in the way. But yeah, when I was about 17 and he won the Olympic gold, he was a bit of a hero of mine. But you know, times change. You know, I'm successful in my own right, and as I say, I won't be letting him stand in my way.
Well, we've said that you're a Red as well. A couple of quick questions on that front. First of all, your football heroes, probably King Kenny, I would have thought, would be one of them. And secondly, should you be worried by the way that they've started this season, or don't worry, it's a long way to go?
As far as heroes are concerned, going back to when I was a little kid, John Barnes, Ian Rush, Robbie Fowler was like he was the god, wasn't he? That was his nickname, God. He was the main one. Steven Gerrard, even now, you could look at Gerrard and say he's a hero because of what he's done for Liverpool, even as a grown man. Do you know what I mean?
Never left.
He's never left, and what a player! Best ever, I think, to come to play in a red shirt.
Is that right? That's a big call.
I think so, yeah. And as far as the start of the season is concerned, I think we need to be patient, and we need to lower our expectations and understand that we're not what we once were as a club, and it's a transitional period, and we can get back to where we were, but it's a matter of keeping faith with the new manager, and I think we'll get there in the end. Okay,
David, final thing, quick prediction, you versus Audley, what's going to happen?
It's going to be a price win, simple as.
Good luck.
Yeah.